Hello everyone, and today I'm gonna share with you memory-based question of HAL exam 2022 for design trainee and management trainee, which has been conducted last week. Okay, so and when I'm shooting the video, the result is also came. Okay, so those congratulations to those who are selected for next round. So now this video is going to be purely podcast type. I'm just gonna speak and you can just listen. Okay, nothing to. I'm not gonna write anything. So there are three sections. First one from general awareness or general knowledge. Second is aptitude section, aptitude and English, and third one was and technical. Technical questions were 100. English and apti, that was 40 question, and general awareness 20 questions. So first question, that is in general. Let us start with general awareness or general knowledge. So out of 20 questions, the question first question is actually here all the questions are memory based, and I'm not going to tell you all the 160 questions because no one can remember 160 questions. So whichever the question how I have, I'm gonna share with you. So first question is from general knowledge, that is the peninsular. What is the definition of peninsular? Like it is covered three sides with water bodies. Then which is the largest state from area wise in India? Then who is the latest vice chairman of Niti Aayog? Who is the recent appointment of secretary of Department of Atomic Energy? And so these kind of latest appointments, there are three to four questions from based on latest appointments. Then one question is from where is the one nuclear reactor location is there, and we have to find the where it is located in India. Okay, so these are some general knowledge question, and one question where the 1857 revolt, where it is started, from where it is started. So answer is Meerut or Mirut. Some people are saying Mirut or Meerut. Okay, so these are some history questions and general knowledge questions that are memory based. If I talk about general awareness, sorry, English and aptitude section. So in English, paragraph, idioms and phrases are there, synonym antonyms, as well as uh, paragraph from, and what we can say that fill the blanks type and where is the error spotting. So these kind of questions were there. And if we talk about aptitude reasoning, so yes, there were some calculation questions based on calculative also, that is based on compound interest or population increase decrease, based on percentage, mixture allegation. And from reasoning, there are question on series, like sorry, that pattern, like which pattern this is following, or which one is coming third. That kind of questions were there. And the overall, if I talk about the level of questions, were somewhat um, quite moderate to high compared to last year exam, HL 2021 exam compared to 2021. This was quite tough. Okay, because the calculative part was more and without calci, so it was quite difficult. So now let us move towards the technical section. So there are from RAC, there are question of reverse Carnot cycle, based on find out the COP or find out the power requirement, or based on a heat pump also, and actual efficiency and Carnot efficiency. So these are the some RAC based question. From mechanical vibration, there are two to three questions from which amplitude, steady state amplitude we have to find, and A sine omega t, the general equation of vibration that we have to find out. So these are the vibration questions. From manufacturing, so there is a casting questions, casting defects question, welding questions were there, and from production, yes, these kind of questions were there from production. From industrial, there is a inventory, as well as from inventory, as well as uh, what we can say that forecasting. So these kind of questions were there, and material requirement planning. So theory questions and statement based questions were there very much. If we talk about thermodynamics, then first law of thermodynamics for process. So the questions based on that were quite high, like two to three questions were there. And if we talk about from IC engine, so IC engine we have to find cutoff ratio. There were two questions for finding out cutoff ratio, and one petrol based on petrol engine, in which we have to find efficiency and compression ratio and temperature after the compression. Then uh, there was some theory questions also there. And from turbine also there were some question from turbine. From fluid mechanics, flow through pipes, forces acting on the band nozzle. These kind of questions were there, where generally we have to use Bernoulli equation or fluid static equation, and Newton's law of viscosity, tau is equal to mu du by dy. So that equation that we have to use. So these kind of questions were there, and similarity ratio questions were not included in this time. And if you talk about engineering mathematics, so in mathematics, from matrix multiplication, based on matrix properties, and transverse of matrix, eigenvalue, eigenvectors. So based on these properties, there were lots of numerical and numerical differentiation and numerical integration, and general higher order differential equation questions were there, and we have to solve without calci. So you can imagine how the question paper is. Then if we talk about our heat transfer, so from heat transfer there were some question steady state conduction, generally majority question from steady state conduction without heat generation. And if we talk about engineering mechanics, so from mechanics there were some very good questions from truss point of view, sorry, not truss, but their application of truss, and that basic mechanics, rigid body mechanics questions were there. If we talk about strength of material, so we have to find Poisson's ratio question, finding out the strength, and this kind of question. Thermal stresses were there, pressure vessel. So all these questions were there from strength of material, and especially deflection of beam, and these questions, and torsion of the shaft. So these, from this topic there were one question. All the questions are from numerical point of view. Just you have to apply this new formula and put the value. And but the main problem was without calcium, so you have to do approximation, lot of approximations were there. Okay, now the next question, sorry, next section from technical section. So next technical portion, the next section is about our power plant. So power plant, there was a not too much questions, one or two, and there was just basically simple feed water type, feed water heater, which device is used where. So these kind of questions were there from uh, power plant. Now, if we talk about hydraulic machineries, so there were not such questions. There were hardly one or two questions were there from that section. Okay, and majority the questions were from strength of material and thermodynamics parts. Okay, when where Clausius inequality, that we have to show that whether it is irreversible or reversible. So that kind of questions were there. So these are the some memory based question of HL, but we can say that the level of questions were increased, but just because of we do not have a calculator to use there. So that's why the level was increased. Otherwise the some questions were easy. If we have calculator, then we can easily calculate. Okay, so these are the all memory based question that I came to know. And one more thing, that is from theory of machines. So the gear pitch line velocity v1 is equal to v2, r1 omega 1 is equal to r2 omega 2, based on that. So there were these kind of questions were also there from theory of machine point of view. And one governor, application of governor and flywheel. So this kind of like where flywheel is used and where governor is used. So these kind of questions were there in exam. So these are the all questions that are memory based from my side. If you know other than these questions, then you can put it in the comment section. So this uh, the collection of questions will get more and more. So I hope you like this video come podcast, and we will see you in the next video. So thank you for watching.